Hello, everyone, and welcome to She Showed Up. About our guest today. When I first heard about her, I felt it too, the curiosity of what happened to her. But the more I understood her story, the more I realized nothing happened to her, everything happened for her. She was everywhere in the 90s, India's first VJ, the face of a generation. And yet, even while she had it all, the name, the fame, the money, limelight, something inside her was searching for more. Not more success, more truth. And when she found it, she didn't hesitate. She walked away, willingly, joyfully. The world saw riches to rags. She saw liberation. She's living entirely on her own terms, in service of something far bigger than herself. She didn't lose her way, she finally found it. And I'm so glad she's here today to share that with us. Please welcome Mrs. Ruby Bhatia.
Hi, Ruby. Welcome to She Showed Up, and thank you so much for coming today.
Well, I'm so happy to be here. And remember, she showed up. I'm here.
Yes, and you definitely did. And wow, you know what? You can say I'm a big fan of yours because I used to watch you on Channel V, and whenever you showed up on the screen, it lit up with your smile. And even today, I have to say, you have that in you. Your smile just lights up the screen.
Thank you. It's all thanks to the one source of power. There's only one source.
Thank you. So before we begin, can you tell us something about your childhood and how it was?
Well, it was a long time ago. So I was brought up in Canada, in suburban Canada. मैं Canada की गांव की हूँ. So, meaning this countryside, there was nothing, and just sky and fields, nothing, no buildings, no mountains, nothing, just as far as you could see, just land, and the horizon. I could always see the horizon. So I was always one with that nature. There was always solitude and silence and peace and quiet. And now I live in Andheri West, which is a shock every moment. It's a shock every moment. It's getting more and more chaotic. So I really wonder. But I do love it in Bombay. Every place has its ups and downs, so I don't want to move anywhere else. But Bombay has become very, very chaotic now. So I think somewhere I'm always searching for that peace. Somewhere I'm always searching for that silence also, in addition to all the wonderful things that Bombay has given me now. So childhood growing up in Canada was tough. It was terrible. I hated it. I'm so glad my childhood is over. Honestly, I just feel like it was cold. I don't like cold weather. वो 10 महीना बिल्कुल भी ठंड और बादल and winter and snow तो चलो ठीक है थोड़ा बहुत enjoy कर लेते थे but मुझे summer अच्छा लगता है. I feel happy. I feel light. And that's why Bombay weather suits me so much. And वो 10 महीने school जाओ क्या पढ़ रहे हैं क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं I don't understand anything. What was the point of that? So this was my childhood. Um, but now I'm happy. I'm 52 and I can be the child I've always wanted to finally.
That's great. So, Ruby, you were adopted at 3. Now, when did you come to know about that and how did it make you feel?
No, I always knew it because my mothers are sisters, okay? So my original biological family, my mother, my father, and my two elder sisters and younger brother. So my Masi and Masa, they were especially my adoptive father. He was very, very attached to me, and I was very attached to him. So I would naturally be with him. मतलब उन्हीं के गोद में रहती थी हमेशा. तो फिर धीरे-धीरे उन्होंने अडॉप्ट ही कर लिया and that was tough because I did miss my original brother and sisters, but I was too small to really understand it. So now I'm in touch with everybody. It's one big family.
That's great. And I think moving to Canada worked out for you because you won the Miss India Canada. How was it? How was the feeling at such a young age, becoming a beauty pageant winner? How would you take that into your stride?
Okay, so then there was high school, and then that was another, exams likho. I'm a homeschooler myself, no schooling. I'm an unschooler actually. So exams likho. Then a lot of competition, Sony, there was a lot of pressure in Canada to like peer pressure to be cool, to fit in. But thank goodness I held on to my values, which were instilled very strongly by my parents. No smoking, no drinking, party in a positive way, like celebration with your family, with your friends, but in a positive way, never damaging the body, you know. So luckily I was protected from those things, but still it was hard to fit in. And I was the only Indian in a totally Caucasian school. So there were a few Africans, a few Jamaicans, and then there was me, and that's it. There was no Indian, no brown people. We had the white people, we had the African people, and then we had me, just me. So they didn't understand me. I tried hard to fit in. Finally, at 16, I said, forget it. I'm not going to try to impress anyone. I'm going to live for me and I'm going to live for God. It's my life, it's my journey. And I found that I was happier on my own. और मैं अकेले मस्त रहती थी अकेले ही अपना हंसती रहती थी अपने आप से मजाक करती रहती थी भगवान के साथ हवा में ताली बजाती रहती and I had a rocking time with me and my God. I didn't need anybody. And I think the seeds had sprouted from there of VJing because VJing is very like ha hu, and I'm in my own world and I'm just entertaining you and you're kind of observing हम जो अपने धुन में रहते हैं, तो ये सब वहां से शुरू हुआ. अजीब सी बात है सोनी. I know your show is about challenges, about struggles. It seems that everything is born of struggle. Nothing happens without struggle. The child is born out of the labor of the mother. So life itself, चाहे वो God realization, I mean, my happiness is born of all that suffering and sorrow. कि कोई मुझे समझ नहीं रहा है, मेरे friends नहीं बन रहे हैं, I'm not popular, I'm not cool enough. And I said, well, then let me just enjoy myself. Let me enjoy my journey. I'm happier on my own. तो गाड़ी में अपना कभी भजन लगा लिया, कभी भांगड़ा लगा लिया, and अपना, with God, I will enjoy myself. And then that eventually became, I think, what I did well, as a VJ, was just kind of laughing and joking and making other people happy. Instead of looking at, other people should make me happy. How can I make other people happy? How can I be happy and make others happy? And then university happened. Um, that was again continuation of the same kind of story. And then the Miss India Canada pageant happened, and it was a small pageant at that time. And I just did it for fun. But when I won a ticket to India, I knew God has something else. And that's when I took my first sannyas. I said, Lord, I want only you. I have 50 years of life. Moksha is the purpose of life. So let me try for that. I want only you, and you can do whatever you want with this body, mind, and soul. And then I won a ticket to India and suddenly became very famous. I said, okay, how do I use this to help people? So always in my mind, the concept is still the same. How can I be happy and make others happy, spread some happiness in this world?
That's beautiful. Ruby, you mentioned that during your childhood you had difficulty making friends and you felt that no one understood you and you felt lonely sometimes. I think many children, teenagers are suffering from that. So, what would you have to tell them?
See, you have to take a top down approach to it. What is the purpose of it? First thing, the overall purpose and your purpose. Okay, the overall purpose of life, the highest purpose possible is moksha, liberation from the birth and death cycle. So we should work for that by finding the guru. Of all the gurus, not all promise liberation or deliverance. Okay, mukti, moksha. Of those who promise, who can deliver, this you have to find. You have to find your guru. That is ultimate. Make your way for moksha. Don't again be born and born again and again in this world. In the Bhagavad Gita, it says there's two paths, the paths towards bandhan and the path toward liberation. So whatever we are doing, is it leading towards bondage or is it leading towards liberation? Now you might find that this is all, I have become spiritual. No, I studied philosophy at the University of Toronto when I was 18. I completed my degree at Bombay University in philosophy, so I'm a philosophy major. My concept is that how to be truly happy. And that's a very tricky subject. Then you have to have meditation, you have to have positive living. Real happiness, what we had when we were 5, is inside of us, but it gets marred by all this Maya bolo ya phir pressure and, sansar and all of our pursuits and all that society claims to expect from us. कोई आके घर पे नहीं पूछता है हमें, तुमने क्या पहना, तुमने क्या किया। हमें लगता है कि लोग हमारे बारे में सोच रहे हैं। हमें एक परसीव्ड प्रेशर है कि हमें शादी करनी ही चाहिए, लोग क्या सोचेंगे, लोग बोल रहे हैं कि मुझे शादी करनी चाहिए, लोग बोल रहे हैं कि मुझे काम करना चाहिए। Why do you have to work? You don't have to work if you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. So being in charge of your journey is very, very important. Because in Hinduism we have a concept of bhog versus yog. So are you doing karam as a bhog or are you doing karam as a yog? Karam yog. और कर्म योग तब होता है when we offer it to God. Whatever we are doing as a service, as an offering. तो वो भोग के बजाय योग बन जाता है. Same activity. Like I'm doing this podcast. If I do it for me, I should become very famous through this podcast. तो फिर वो भोग हो जाते हैं. And if I do it for the Lord, Lord, you have given me this work to do. I'm doing it to serve you. फिर वो योग हो जाता है. So always offering everything because our body, mind, and soul is made by God. We don't have a choice. Every moment is given by God to be used in His service. That's what I can understand. This is His world. He made it. It's His problem, not mine. I am His problem, not mine. But what is my effort is to maximize this life, maximize the body, mind, and soul. It's a humongous struggle. मैं जब आ रही थी पॉडकास्ट के लिए मैं सोच रही थी कि मैं क्या बोलूं नहीं बोलूं क्योंकि आपको अभी जो मिल रहा है you're getting the result. I'm smiling, laughing, हाँ ठीक। लेकिन उसके पीछे कितना मेहनत है, कितना संघर्ष है, कितना सफरिंग है। मैं कई बार एक बार एक बार मैंने ये शेर कहा था अपने आप ही। मैंने कहा एक पल जो हम मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, शायद हकीकत आंसू ही आंसू है। हो सकता है कि एक पल की मुस्कुराहट लाखों आंसू की कमाई है। ऐसा तो हाँ, क्योंकि आप देखो like I'm 52 now, I have two kids also. As a mother, you have to have a baby. Then your body and mind goes crazy, okay? You don't have a choice. You have to go to, I went to 100 kilos. फिर मर के I came back to 57. Then I had a second baby, went to 86. भूखा मर के सब लोग खा रहे हैं ना, रो के. And my husband always, he cracks his, my husband says, तू weight lose करेगी, चाहे रो के करे, but you will do it. And because I'll be crying, I'll just cry. Everybody's eating, I cannot eat. I'm starving, I cannot eat. But I have to lose this weight because I want to be me. I don't want to be 100 kilos. I want to be my original, whatever I was. I don't want to be supermodel. I want to be me. I always say I can be a mom, but I can't be an auntie. I want to be myself. And I want to retain as youthful as I can be. But it's hard. So what I'm saying, moms just show up. We just show up and we get trampled. We get every moment. And those who are young moms out there, if you have two kids under 5, it is unbelievable. Like every second, I used to wake up, Sony, and say, okay, I'm going to be positive and trip and fall on my face 10 minutes later. So if you're a mom and you have two, minimum two kids, see, एक बच्चा अगर होता है ना तो हो जाता है, वो एक ही पे concentrate और silence भी रहता है, बड़ा हो जाता है। वो 2+ is crazy. Like the house is so much chaos. I remember waking up saying, okay, I'm going to be positive. And 10 minutes later, I've fallen flat on my face. उधर से खिचड़ी गिर गई, उधर से बच्चे ने उल्टी किया, उधर से सीटी बज रही, उधर से husband ने जाना. And they just go mad. Like there's just no way. There's no way. So I have some coping strategies. That's why I do life coaching now, is to help others with strategies that have helped me. And it's still going on. It's not over. I mean, my kids are bigger now, but it's the struggle, the struggle, the struggle. There's always something to struggle for. Like, see, देखो, अब कोई बोलेगा अच्छा तुमने तो सब कुछ है, तुम तो इतना कमा सकती हो ये वो, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है। आज मैं आपसे कहूँ सोनी मुझे 1 लाख दे दो, आप नहीं दोगे। वो एक शो होगा, मुझे बुलाएंगे, मैं होस्ट करूंगी तो 1 लाख मिलेगा, अगर मैं जा सकती हूँ तो। क्योंकि मैं बच्चों को छोड़ के जाना मुश्किल है। मैं घर आऊंगी, मैं चिड़चिड़ी होंगी, बच्चों ने कुछ तोड़ा होगा और और फिर पूरा गुस्सा उन पे निकलेगा। I'm never doing a show again. मैं इधर ही ठीक। क्योंकि मैं जाऊंगी बाहर, फिर पूरा पीछे से कबाड़ा हो जाएगा, फिर फायदा नहीं। 1 लाख जाने दो, हम 1000-2000 में रह लेंगे। तो जो स्ट्रगल है लाइफ का, अच्छा अगर आपने सब कुछ अचीव कर भी लिया है, ठीक है? लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. My children are footballers, so let's look at Ronaldo and Messi. I really respect their discipline and their hard work and what they have achieved, and they're good human beings. लेकिन उन्होंने spiritual journey start ही नहीं की है। अभी मैं कल परसों we're just having an informal chat, तो मैं आपको दिल से बातें कर रही हूँ। अभी कल परसों मैं अपने बच्चों से बात कर रही थी। With your kids you're very frank, you just say whatever's in your heart.
Yeah.
मैं कहती देख, रोनाल्डो मेसी नंबर 1 होंगे, लेकिन अगर वो आश्रम में आएंगे they'll be lost. They will not know anything, they're not even beginner. मतलब एक एग्जांपल दे रही हूँ, हो सकता है वो लोग ऑलरेडी स्पिरिचुअल हो, मैं किसी को पिन पॉइंट नहीं कर रही, बट एक बात बोल रही हूँ कि आप मटेरियली कितना भी अचीव कर लो, फाइनली इफ यू एंटर आश्रम लाइफ, you're nobody and you're nowhere. You don't even know how to speak, you don't know how to behave, you don't know how to start. क्योंकि स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ अपने आप में ही बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है। तो अब मेरे पास वो चैलेंज भी है कि स्पिरिचुअली भी उस चीज को ठीक रखना है। Physically, body is going down now. I'm 52 and I have to fight really hard to not only remain slim, but to have energy. To have energy is a huge battle for me. And I want to feel like I'm 25. I don't want to. I can't believe it that I'm 52. So I will do extra exercise, I'll do swimming. अब टाइम नहीं है, फिर उधर बच्चों को, like so. Then अगर सारे काम हो जाए, फिर देखा फाइनेंसेस कम हो गए, ज्यादा खर्चा हो गया, मालूम नहीं पड़ता है ना, लाइक फैमिली के
True.
साथ
Yeah.
दिन का 5-7 हजार कहाँ खर्च हो गया मालूम ही नहीं पड़ा। In Bombay, even traveling, we go by auto. I have a car, but no parking, so I just go by auto. 500,000 तो कन्वेंस में हो गया।
Yeah.
500,000 बच्चे ने कुछ खा लिया इधर उधर, कुछ चॉकलेट ही उठा लिया, कोई 150-200 का। I mean, you just don't know where the money goes. And then, एक बिल आ गया इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का 2,000। So I don't want to spend 5-7,000 a day, and I avoid it. But it happens. There are days like that. Birthday आ गया, चलो मामा नया ड्रेस चाहिए, नया मतलब जो भी है आउटफिट चाहिए, ये जो भी है। So, so then you have to really monitor that expenses should not go out of. So what I'm saying is, I as a person and in the same boat as everybody else, the financial, the juggle and struggle, इसी को गृहस्थ आश्रम बोलते हैं, right? The juggle and the struggle. और बच्चों के साथ ठीक हो गया, तो अपनी हेल्थ कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गई, अपनी हेल्थ ठीक हो गई तो पैसा ज्यादा खर्च हो गया। तो वो जो गृहस्थ आश्रम है, and I know God has made me like this on purpose because my purpose was never to be a celebrity. I don't want to be a celebrity. I want to study life, what is life, and I want happiness for me and for the world. And I think happiness is the most worthwhile goal. I think everybody in the world, including the world leaders, should focus on happiness directly, not via. Happiness is the common denominator between everybody in this world of all caste, creed, and religion. Nobody would say no to happiness if they are
True.
getting it.
Yes.
This is just like justified happiness. I'm not talking drinking, smoking. I'm not talking about something that would be immoral or unethical or a question mark. Okay, I'm just talking about being happy. Every human being would love to be happy, pretty much, right? And if we're not happy, we're sacrificing to be happy.
Yes.
Okay, we are like, let's say you're in medical school. You're in medical school because you want to serve others because you feel that if you serve others, you would be happy. Kahin na kahin we are looking for that satisfaction. So why don't we in the world go for happiness directly? Why via? If I have a bungalow and 2 cars, well, you don't need a bungalow and 2 cars. You need roti, kapda, makan, and medical. रोटी कपड़ा तो हो ही जाता है, रोटी कपड़ा मकान एंड मेडिकल अगर हो तो इंसान के पास टाइम है। अगर टाइम हो तो एक्सरसाइज, मेडिटेशन, हवन, कीर्तन, भजन, टेम्पल, मॉस्क, गुरुद्वारा, चर्च, any place of spiritual vibration, any place you feel connected to God, where you're getting that power is going to make you happy. And when it comes to happiness, I have studied it because I want to be happy. I want to be really happy. And I was happy when I was 5, and I wonder what happened. What happened to my inner? So the first thing for happiness is connecting with God in any way or in the best way that you know how. Okay. And then fitness comes in at a close second. Because if the body is fit and energized, endorphins are released, serotonin, dopamine, whatever is all released, and you feel good. And then the third thing I would say is peace. If you have time to look at the sun, if you're well meditated and well exercised, and then you should have time to look at the sunset, to be with your loved ones, to laugh. I have days where I don't laugh. I notice that. और 3-4 दिन के बाद when I laugh, ऐसे मैं हंस रही हूँ because I've been so caught up running around for what I don't know. And then I don't have time to laugh. So this struggle is going on, and I know that is why God has made it like this so that I can help others. Because if I have everything ready made with a silver spoon in my mouth, I cannot, I've not experienced the human struggle. So how can I help others? So that's why now I'm a happiness life coach. Now people ask me, are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy sometimes. Sometimes I'm very happy. Like right now, I just went to temple. I finished my exercise in summertime. I'm feeling happy. Yes. But abhi kuch aa jayega problem. I'll be upset, screaming. ऐसे
Yeah.
कैसे हो गया? मैंने बोला था ऐसे नहीं कर.
So it's a roller coaster ride. Happy, sad, upset, angry, all emotions. And you should embrace all of them, I feel.
Oh, that's what a mom is. That a
Yeah.
mom is just, that's why moms are crazy. It's crazy. We're all over the place. But why I'm a happiness coach is that I believe in happiness. I believe in fighting for happiness. Fight your battles, lose your weight, declutter your life, try to make time, try to reorganize your priorities, so that think what would be my perfect life. Just at least dream of it. Why have we resigned ourselves to world made projects? कि भी दुनिया ने बोला है कि ऐसे हो तो हम खुश होंगे. दुनिया खुश है, नहीं खुश है. पहले देखो कौन खुश है. Or mostly the gurus, right? Mostly the saints of all religions, they are happy. फिर उनकी कही हुई बातें सुनो because they can make you truly happy. So anyway, it's a long topic. We could talk for hours and days and years on end because life is very tricky.
I know.
But let's try to squeeze out whatever happiness we can. My mother said a beautiful thing कि जिंदगी में बड़ी बड़ी खुशियां कम आएंगी, कभी कभार आएंगी, छोटी छोटी खुशियां छीनो लफ्ज से. It can be an ice cream, it can be anything from ice cream to God realization. And I want to be a joy-aholic. I want to be, and I work for it, and I try for it, and I do get some. I do get. But it's a battle and a half. You have to fight battles for everything. तब जाके आपको कुछ मतलब वो सागर का मंथन होगा ना तो अमृत
अमृत निकलेगा.
It's like
और उस मंथन में हम ही पिसते रहेंगे.
it's really like that for everybody. Don't think anyone is happy. Everyone says I am fine, I am fine. Everyone is going crazy with this thing called life.
Yeah, I think that is something really beautiful about you. Like you admitted all your struggles in public, which many people who have been in the limelight would never admit to it.
Sony, I have only admitted 10% of my struggle in public.
That itself is more.
90%, are you ready?
I would love to, and definitely I would want to know about it. But
क्योंकि मुझे लगता है तुमको 5 मिनट तो मैं खुशी खुशी बात करो ना, बाकी 95% तो रोना धोना. So I left everything at 32 to find God properly. Let's go back a bit to 22.
Yes.
I became famous with Chandraji, and my spiritual uncle said, you become something, you can help people. I said, okay, this is a good use of human life. I'm always looking for the maximum use of human life, okay? Because we have to go. This is the big problem. Since we have to go anyway, then what was the point of being here? So I try to analyze and I listen to my inner voice. What would be the maximum use of this life so I have no regrets? So मुझे तो यही समझ आया कि helping people, finding God, yes. Like properly. Have you found God? Yes or no? Properly. Whatever that means. Rishi, Muni. जो जिन्होंने बोला है, हमारा भी तो अधिकार है, हम भी तो कर सकते हैं ना. जरूरी नहीं कि हमें ऋषि मुनि ही बनना है, हम भी तो ह्यूमन बीइंग, मनुष्य जीवन इंसान है.
Yeah.
तो हमें क्यों नहीं मिल सकता है गॉड रियलाइजेशन? Atma Sakshatkar. Okay. Why can't I try for it? Okay. So that is number one, God realization. And number two, helping others. This comes in at a very close second because we really don't know what we're doing here. पर अगर किसी के आंसू पहुंच तो किसी को थोड़ा सा solace दे दो, console कर दो, थोड़ा सा कंधा दे दो, shoulder, some support, हिम्मत दिला दो किसी को, I find a lot of satisfaction. Okay.
Yeah.
So loving God and serving others. This is can be considered the ultimate. Loving God comes first. And if he gives me energy to serve others or help others or make a contribution in some way, then that is wonderful use of human life. और क्या कर सकते हैं? तो जाना ही है.
Sure. Sure.
So this was my top-down approach. And then at 25, I was with ISKCON completely. I love ISKCON. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada, the teachings of the great Goswamis, the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. And it's very intoxicating and it's very beautiful. Krishna Bhakti and Gaudiya Vaishnav Sampradaya is beautiful. And I love it. And my heart belongs to ISKCON. Then at 28, my father got worried. He said, this is too much. Tum shadi karo, bacche karo, you know. I said, okay. So I had to leave ISKCON because my family was concerned that it's too much, you know, how parents are, right? So then I left all my work also. I ran out of energy. Without input, I have no output. And then at 30, I left everything. I stopped talking to everyone. I said, let me answer my questions. I went all over India, met the Dalai Lama, Shishi Ravi Shankar, Sadhguru, and I did a cross comparison of Eastern and Western philosophy. And then I came to my guru, Shishi Paramahansa Yogananda, author of Autobiography of a Yogi, and the YSS SRF lessons. When I got this Yogoda Satsang Society of India and Self-Realization Fellowship, it's the same thing. The lessons, when I got that, I said, this is the truth I have been looking for. This is Atma, which is encased in the causal body, astral body, physical body. I go, oh, finally the truth. Finally the truth. Then I was 2 years in silence. I thought भगवान को पाने में 10-15 जन्म लग जाएंगे. So let me start. But 2 साल में ही हो गया. With Kriya Yoga, the technique we do, I was drunk all the time. So this is what I was telling you, Sonia, I was all sorted. Financially, materially, my house, my life, sab kuch, spiritually, all done at 32. All done, tick mark. And then I met my husband in the ashram. He's a fellow disciple. Neither he wanted to get married, neither I wanted to get married. But we knew that we are, meant for each other. So we got married and that was fun. That was all right. I didn't want to have kids. I said, I'm done. I'm adopted. I'm divorced. I am sannyasini, celebrity, whatever. I said, I can't take it anymore. It's too much for one. And I want stability. And this is the big problem with spiritual life, is that you come to it for peace. Okay. But as you advance and as you progress, you have to serve and you have to suffer. What I mean to say, I feel, is that God keeps raising the bar. Like then for responsibilities bhi aa jati hai na. Like Jesus. Jesus was
Yeah.
crucified. Ram ko banvas mila, Krishna ko kans mila. So people who are, I'm not saying I'm spiritually advanced, but you cannot avoid suffering. या तो चुपचाप बैठ जाओ एक ही जगह. हिलो मत, बस meditate. That's it. Then you will not maybe suffer. But that also you will suffer. Your body will become useless. The moment you are active in this world, you will be serving and you might have to suffer. We all have to suffer. कुछ नहीं तो pandemic आ जाएगा. कुछ नहीं तो कोई world issue आ जाएगा. So, tragedies have to come in some or the other form, might come. Doesn't matter who you are. So life has to go on. Kuch nahi to old age, disease, these things have to happen. So then we look at spiritual life as a protection. कि गुरु के आने से बारिश बंद नहीं होगी, गुरु के आने से छाता मिल जाए. And you feel protected and definitely discounted. Okay. So, but if we're in this world, then we have to go through process. Like everybody has to go. So with my process, I had to become a mom. I had 2 kids. And so for me, that was very difficult to go from complete silence to complete chaos. Okay. Even now, because I'm an only child, like, from my adoptive family. तो मुझे आदत ही नहीं है कि आसपास कोई हो जो मुझे मेरे ऊपर जंप करे, मुझे मुक्का मारे। कौन है जो मुझे मुक्का मारेगा? मैं तो पुलिस में ले जाऊंगी ना, केस कर दूं।
लेकिन आ गए
अब
तो
दो दो गलती से दो लड़के हैं ना, कभी इधर मुक्का मारे, एक तो मेरा गला घोंटता था, विष्णु जब छोटा था मेरा गला घोंटता था, स्ट्रैंगल, वाह। I don't know how I survived. I don't know, Sony, how I'm alive. ऐसे situations होते थे 24 घंटे chaos. 24-hour state of emergency, everybody's crying, including me. Everyone's going crazy. And so that's why I became an unschooler. I stopped sending them to school. I cannot take that extra pressure. And I just go to the mall, go swimming, make them happy. Let's try to be happy. Let's try to be happy. And then I decided I'm going to clean up my life. It's too much. I can't handle it. फिर मुझे COVID हो गया, I got sick. And I felt like I'm so weak, I can't do anything. I said मैं 48 में अपना घर नहीं संभाल पा रही हूँ, तो 90 में कैसे संभालूं? निकालो सब कुछ, नहीं चाहिए. All woodwork, और पता नहीं क्या क्या था. I bought this house second hand. तो पता नहीं क्या क्या था, उसको renovate. I'm trying to clean it up, and then I don't know. लाखों खर्च हो गए renovation में, सारे FDs खत्म हो गए. Just to simplify, just to declutter my life. I had so much stuff. उसको सब निकाला और जो चाहिए वो खरीदा. उस process में finally I had to lose all of my savings, and I knew my savings is going. I could not stop. क्योंकि renovation जब तक खत्म नहीं होगा, it's on your head.
yeah.
आज
True.
नहीं तो करना पड़ेगा. You have to come to some conclusion. You won't believe it, Sony. My house is totally empty. There's nothing there. कुछ भी नहीं है. कुछ है ही नहीं. सब उखाड़ के फेंक दिया, खाली किया पूरा. एक white paint मारा, and that's it. फिर भी लाखों खर्च हो गए. क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं था when I started. So जिसने renovation, I didn't make a 5-star hotel. I made it very simple, but even then.
Hmm.
So जो होना है, and when the money was out, I said, okay, I knew it. God is doing this so that I begin public life again. Otherwise, I would not.
Yeah.
I would not be having this podcast. I would not be speaking out and reaching out to people if I did not lose my money. So I know God has his own ways. And I did not do all of this for myself. I did not become famous for me. I became so I could help people. And I knew that God is saying now, we have no choice. I said, yeah, I understand. Thank you, Lord. You're always right. Because otherwise I was very happy and blissful in my private life, just simple life. But जब तक मैं बोलूंगी नहीं, तब तक लोगों को पता नहीं लगेगा कि हाँ, challenges होते हैं.
Yeah.
But struggle for the right things. Make sure what you're struggling for is worth it.
Hmm.
I renovated my house to make it simple so that I'm not stressed, not to show off, not to make a 5-star hotel, but so that at 90 also I can clean it. We are stuck in our houses, Sony. हम घर को ही साफ करें, हम घर से निकल नहीं पाते. Especially women, breakfast, lunch, dinner, घर की सफाई, कभी ये टूट रहा है, कभी वो टूट रहा है, कभी ये ठीक करो, कभी वो ठीक करो.
Yeah.
हमारी लाइफ तो खत्म हो गई ना. हमारे पास एक्सरसाइज के लिए टाइम नहीं है. आज एसी वाला आ रहा है, आज फ्रिज वाला आ रहा है, आज ये टाइल टूट गया, पूरा टाइल चेंज करो. तो ये सब खाली करो, बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं चाहिए.
Yeah.
जितने पोजेशन जरूरी हैं वो रखो, ताकि अपने लिए टाइम नहीं. So I have one induction, I have one cooker, and I have 1 kilo dal, 1 kilo chawal, and some vegetables. We make khichdi, eat, and that's it. कि उस चीज को हम कितना सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं. नहीं तो मेड को रखो, कुक को रखो, पूरी थाली चाहिए.
Hmm.
फिर उतना खर्चा, अगर उतना खर्चा है तो उतना पैसा भी होना चाहिए. फिर पैसे के लिए आप 60, 70, 80 में कैसे कमाओगे? So I try to keep my expenses to a minimum. People ask me, why are you wearing the same dress every time? Because I wear the same dress every day. I buy a new dress, I wash and I wear it every day. कभी कभी सेकंड ले लेती हूँ. हाँ, 10 चीजें होंगी तो फिर 10 खर्चे होंगे. एक अच्छी ड्रेस मिल गई, उसी को वॉश एंड वेयर. एक पहनो, एक धो. यही हमारा वैदिक कल्चर है.
Hmm.
एक पहनो, एक धो. That's doing the golf. So a
Yes.
lot of these concepts are coming in from the materialism of the West.
Hmm.
Education is a Western concept. We had Gurukul system where we would learn life skills. So this rat race, this 9 to 5 hona chahiye, degree hona chahiye, all material pursuits, they're bhautik, not adhyatmik. Even spirituality अब westernized हो गया है. Spirituality, there's two kinds of spirituality, bhautik and adhyatmic. Bhautik spirituality, abundance. We don't talk about abundance, we talk about त्याग and vairagya.
Hmm.
Abundance के लिए मैं pray करूंगी तो इसका मतलब तो हुआ कि मुझे पैसा और दौलत चाहिए ना, माया चाहिए. This is not our adhyatmic spirituality. So even spirituality, affirmations, affirmation for God realization is fun. But manifestation, I want to manifest the Lamborghini. We are not the manifestors. God is the creator. God is the
Yeah.
controller. And He has created us for His own. So that concept of diminishing the ego and लोभ मोह लोभ मोह क्रोध काम अहंकार ये जो चीजें हैं इनको नष्ट करना है.
Yeah.
So you want to manifest to be a better person? Yes, you should manifest divine qualities. Spirituality is sacrifice, anushasan, tyag, vairagya for anand. Again, not to be dry, but for the real joy, the inner joy.
Hmm. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
I
So,
was telling you, Sony, even if you don't ask me, I will go on talking and talking. So much to share, so much to share with all of you. After 20 years of keeping silence, now I'm opening up and I'm saying, yeah, nothing. Every kilo is a struggle. Every kilo is blood, sweat, and tears. A renovation, blood, sweat, and tears. Family ko palna, blood, sweat, and tears. Earning money, blood, sweat, and tears. I cannot just लाखों कमा. I might have a name,
hmm,
but एक एक हजार के लिए मुझे मेहनत करना पड़ता है कि आज 1,000 आए, 2,000 आए, 3,000 आए. How to create new concepts, how to reach out to more people. As an entrepreneur, it's my own startup. So even to make money is a struggle. I don't know how do I make crores. I don't know how to make crores. But I'm offering services. I'm charging something for it, so I make a little money. See, I never chased money. I never chased money. Now, if I want to be the celebrity of the 20s, मुझे उसी हिसाब से जीना पड़े.
hmm,
But then you cannot have your me time. You have to work. You have to really be 24 hours on the job. First of all, your body has to be fit, your mind, you have to do a lot of I would have to do ISKCON very properly because all the joy comes from there. And then you have to go for parties, functions, you have to meet people, you have to interact, you have to network. You can't be in silence. And
yeah.
if I want, मुझे देखो सोनी एक बात बोलो मुझे कुछ काम ही नहीं कर मुझे रिलैक्स करना है ओके बहुत हो गया अभी करियर बनाओ गॉड रियलाइजेशन शादी बच्चे आई एम 52 आई वांट टू चिल ओके आई वांट टू डू इजी वर्क एंड आई वांट टू मेक सम मनी तो उस हिसाब से अगर लाखों कमाना है तो लाखों का काम भी करना
Hmm,
एंड आई डू नॉट आई मीन मुझे ऑफर्स आते हैं गॉट ऑफर फॉर बिग बॉस सेवरल टाइम्स बिग बॉस has asked me to come they will pay in some ridiculous amount of money but then 3 महीना में वो बाहर बंद रहूंगी I can't see my kids I can't go to temple I can't see the sunshine walk nothing मुझे 24 घंटे उधर ही करना पड़ेगा I can't do that I want my peace. I want my time. I want to live my life on my terms.
yeah.
फिर वो 12-12 घंटे शूट भी अगर होते हैं आयत मुझे ऑफर्स आते हैं 12 घंटे शूट मैं तो 12 घंटे शूट 8 बजे निकलो 12 बजे आओ नो नो थैंक्स नो थैंक यू मुझे नहीं करना है मुझे लगा ठीक है मैंने रील बना दिया इंस्टा का जैसे आपका पॉडकास्ट हो गया किसी ने कुछ इंटरव्यू लेना है ओके छोटा मोटा काम छोटा मोटा पैसा अच्छे लोग बहुत जरूरी अच्छे लोग होना क्योंकि इंडस्ट्री में दुनिया में हर तरह के लोग होते हैं they're very fast paced they're very cutting cutting people extracting things I don't like that I like warm people I like normal people that's why I'm promoting small businesses they're very sweet ma'am I'm making a homemade chocolate and I would like you to try it's so sweet
So sweet. I know, I know. I
small
see.
businesses
Yeah. And they do
I'm
it with
making
so
this
much of
organic
passion. They do it with so much of
yeah, there's
passion,
so much of
love.
love,
Yeah.
so much of care, इसीलिए I love working with small businesses. Ma'am, I'm making homemade t-shirt, उसपे हम hand drawing करते हैं, हम आपको एक भेजना चाहते हैं. I'm like so cute, you know. Quality of life matters to me now. Quality of life. I want to enjoy every moment. I don't want too much money. इतना पैसा आ जाए कि फिर सिर्फ ये हो जाए। I want to live a simple life, quiet life, छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ, उतना पैसा होना चाहिए, that's it.
That's nice. So, Ruby, you showed up for everyone, showed up for yourself. But during these tough times, who showed up for you?
Hmm. So number one in life is God. The only life partner is God. Okay? 0 to 100, na mummy, na papa. Mummy, papa तो first half में रहेंगे, second half में नहीं रहे. Husband, spouse, second half में आएगा, first half में नहीं था. 0 to 100, number one friend is God. Second number one friend is you,
Hmm.
yourself. You are your best friend. So enjoy your own company. Enjoy being with yourself, talking to yourself, laughing with yourself, crying with yourself. Then number three is your immediate family, and number four is everybody else outside. This is why, as a homeschooler, people ask me, "What about friends?" I say friends are not the reason we send kids to. First of all, the child has to understand that number one friend is God, second friend is yourself, third friend is your immediate family, and fourth is outside. So, who showed up for me? Definitely, my husband has been very, very supportive through it all. You know, through both the deliveries, through when they were very small, bichare chote. So, my husband, then, and now my son Krishna, and Vishnu also. Krishna is 14, Vishnu is 11. So Krishna has emerged as my life coach, and he is somebody who really cares.
Okay.
Everybody in the family should be. He makes sure that I'm okay, Papa is okay, his brother is okay. Like, wo to baap hai sab. He's the head of the household because
That's so
he's just
sweet.
like so, yeah, so caring, so responsible, so on the job to make sure everyone's okay. I think बड़ा बेटा ऐसा होता है शायद कभी कभी वो सबकी जिम्मेदारी लेता है कि मम्मी ठीक है, पापा ठीक है, विष्णु ठीक है. बेचारा sacrifice बहुत करता है, definitely. Then I have my parents have also family has been very supportive through all these times. My parents, my adoptive biological both, my sisters, my brother. Family ही है जो केयर करती है, चाहे हम पब्लिक लाइफ में हों, चाहे हम प्राइवेट लाइफ, फाइनली इट्स योर फैमिली दैट really cares for you.
Thank you so much, Ruby. Now, to end this conversation, a last message that you would like to give all the women out there who are drawing inspiration from your life, your incidents, or whatever has happened to you, your story. What would you like to tell them?
क्या बोलूं क्या नहीं बोलूं. BTS, BST अभी मैंने बनाया, okay? It just comes. Nothing can happen without BTS and BST. BST is blood, sweat, and tears, as I said. जो भी अगर family बनाना है तो just be ready for it. It's going to be खून पसीने का काम. If you have easy days, अच्छी बात. Good. You're lucky, is fortunate, कृपा है. We might get it, but don't be surprised if you're crying your way through it. Most of my friends I know, all the women I know, they're crying their way through it because they have to struggle and juggle with in-laws, with parents, with bache, with school, with finance, with husband. The whole thing is always a juggle and struggle. So don't be surprised if you are going crazy. So join the club. Welcome to this is how it is. Okay. So BST, blood, sweat, and tears, and BPS behind the scenes. Behind the scenes क्या हो रहा है? अभी मैं आपके साथ अच्छे से बात कर रही हूँ, लेकिन अभी on the way I was struggling. Makeup करूँ, you know, लेट हो रहा है. Whatever. वहां भी जाना था, कहाँ बैठ, did I miss anything? बच्चों ने खाना खाया कि नहीं? So that is all BTS behind the scenes. Everybody is going crazy. It doesn't matter who you are. And if they're not going crazy, it means they're not working hard enough. It means they're slacking off somewhere, either spiritually or their physical fitness, mental health. कहीं ना कहीं they are not, like, for example, somebody might be very successful financially, but health-wise they're not able to give that. So कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ छूट रहा है. तो मैं पागल हूँ कि मैं हर चीज के पीछे भागती हूँ. हर चीज ठीक होनी चाहिए, हेल्थ भी ठीक होनी चाहिए, बच्चे भी ठीक होने चाहिए, फाइनेंस भी ठीक होना चाहिए. So that's why I keep working for everything. So my advice or suggestion or feedback is that we have to work really hard for everything. Keep on fighting your battles. Don't give up. And take a break. You can take a break, but get back to it. If you need to lose weight, do it. If you need to get your finances up and running, Fight the battle. With God's grace, banat banat ban jaye, one of my gurus says. So keep on working for it. Keep on working for it. And don't be surprised if you're crying. Don't be surprised if you're going crazy, because that's how it is to achieve anything in this world. We have to work really hard, struggle, fight, make it happen, try a million times until you get it right. And that's how it is for everybody. और जो बोल रहे हैं आई एम फाइन, उनकी शॉर्ट आंसर है आई एम फाइन। आई एम अ लाइफ कोच, मुझे पता है ना आई एम फाइन के पीछे कितना बड़ा फिर लोग कितना रोते हैं फोन पे, all the things that are happening. And that is what the human life is all about. Let's fight for our battles. Let's do the best we can. And also, I would like to share that now I'm doing this life coaching. So if anybody would like to reach out, personality development, happiness, weight loss, 1 kilo in one day, spoken English, communication skills. I do everything online. I do everything over messaging and voice chats. I'm also making reels for Instagram. So if you want to promote your business, another beautiful thing I'm doing now is spreading joy by video calls. So
Yeah,
if
that's the
somebody wants to
latest
do a
one.
surprise,
Yeah, I
yeah,
love
I just
that.
yeah, नहीं नहीं like, मुझे क्या करना है ना सोनी, what I'm trying to do. People wonder, why am I not doing shows again? मुझे मजा नहीं आता है, मुझे इन चीजों में मजा आता है। अच्छा, अभी मैंने कल एक वीडियो कॉल किया with a mom. She was 70 years old. She was so surprised to see me on her screen and I'm talking to her. 5 मिनट बात किया, उनको इतनी खुशी मिली। I charged 1000, मुझे 1000 आ गया, बच्चों के लिए पिज्जा आ गया। एंड छोटी छोटी उनको भी खुशी, हमें भी खुशी, चलते फिरते हो गया, अच्छा लगा. So I said, this is nice, sending birthday wishes, anniversary wishes, reaching out to people one on one,
Yeah.
one on one. Now, after achieving everything in my career, every individual, when they feel so happy talking to me, I'll say, oh my gosh, I'm so fortunate कि मैं 5 मिनट बात करूं, किसी को अगर इतनी खुशी मिल सकती है, इससे बड़ी बात नहीं हो सकती है। और मुझे 500,000 आ गया, I'm happy, no problem, I'll buy a new dress.
I think I really think from the beginning, whenever I've seen you, you have that energy around you, which brings a smile on everyone's face.
That also you have to work for it. You have to work for it. You have to go to temple. So I have a concept called body and soul. 1 hour in the gym, 1 hour in the temple, mosque, gurdwara, church, jahan aapko acha lage every day. If you do these 2 hours, the rest of the 22 hours, you will feel powerful. Now, I have, at the end of my journey, if I cannot say anything else, I would have only 2 words to say to the world. ISKCON, YSS. You're sorted. Just do it properly. ISKCON and YSS. You will get all the energy and you will get everything. Of course, there will still be struggle. At the end of this struggle, at the end of my life, if I have only two things to say, 2 words, I would say YSS and ISKCON. That's it. All that I am comes from YSS and ISKCON. All the energy, all the power, all the wisdom, anything. If you feel that there's any redeeming quality in this thing, YSS, ISKCON. You don't even need to talk to me. Go directly YSS and ISKCON and fill your life with the blessings, the teachings, the power, the joy, the wisdom, the bliss, the happiness that they are offering. We are fortunate that we have this happiness in this world. So Om Asado Masad Gamaya Tamso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Go from darkness to light. Go from negativity to positivity. Surround yourself with that light. Be in that divine light wherever you get it. And in my journey, I have seen YSS and ISKCON to give me all the power and joy that I need. And I'm so thankful, so thankful. And if I can help you in your journey in any way, absolutely appreciated and very, very thankful that we can do this work online and reach to people around the world.
Thank you so much, Ruby. Thank you so much for joining me and spreading the love, joy, and peace that you have and telling people about your story. I'm sure someone will be inspired by it to show up for themselves. Thank you so much.
And thank you,
Yeah.
Sony, for
Thank you.
doing this because she showed up. Women
Pleasure
do
is
show
all
up. We show up for our families. We show up for our exercise. We show up for our yoga class. We keep trying to, and men also are so supportive in our journey. So I think everyone's doing the best they can. So thank you for doing this podcast. It's a beautiful initiative.
Thank you so much, Ruby. Thank you.